Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to tell you about a bake sale. Now, before you tune out, this is basically a souped up version of a lemonade stand, but I was able to make over $400 with my niece and my nephew for the local homeless shelter doing a bake sale. So let me tell you this, my first experience with a bake sale was actually completely my mom's idea. I was going to camp one summer and it cost a certain amount of money. Mom wanted me to participate in raising that money. So unknown to me at the time, she did a lot of preparation work, getting a whole bunch of baked goods together. But one weekend we threw a table in the front yard and we sold baked goods to our neighbors, and they showed up and they bought our baked goods, and our sign said that we were raising money for camp and offering baked goods for donations. And I thought I was hot stuff because we did pretty well back then as well. I don't remember the number we made then, but it was hundreds of dollars back then too. And I don't know if Mom took her seed money, the money that she had needed to make the baked goods, but she let me know that the rest of the money was for camp. And like I said, I felt like I had done something special. It was a very fun memory and a valuable experience. Fast forward to now, and I have a niece and a nephew, and the homeless shelter in the area where I live had advertised ways for families to get involved raising money for the homeless, and one idea was a lemonade stand for raising money for the homeless over the summer, a summer family project. So I hearkened back to my bake sale experience and thought, yes, let's do that. So here we go. Like I said, now as an adult hosting the bake sale, I realized the preparation involved, and I don't want to dismiss that. There is some time and money involved in the front end. For me, I solicited my mom's support as well as a friend she has who's an excellent baker and very supportive in community service efforts. So the three of us started baking. Now, I started myself about 6 weeks prior, and I would do one or two things every weekend and put them in the freezer. When it was actually time for the sale, I started pulling out my stuff and cutting it up. I was able to get everything prepped, and by prepped I mean I would package maybe 1 to 2 brownies together, 1 to 2 cookies. I had some loaves maybe of bread like poppy seed bread or banana nut bread, and get those cut up and put them together in Ziploc bags or some other way to organize them. I also considered selling some full sets of things in case someone really wanted to purchase something. Now, let me be clear, the quality of the items was very variable, meaning my mom and her friend, they are excellent at this kind of a thing. And I purchased some really nice box sets, but my stuff was mostly from a box. We're talking about box brownies, boxed cookies, boxed loaves, that kind of a thing. To me, it wasn't so much about each item being high quality, although they were all tasty. It was about getting out there and letting my neighbors know that we were raising money for the homeless, letting my neighbors see my niece and my nephew involved in this project, and thinking that they would be supportive. And they were. So like I said, we did the preparation, the baking, and then the actual cutting of all the items and getting it presentable. We had some nice baskets that we arranged all the items in so people could really see what their choices were. We also recycled garage sale signs, and we covered up the wrong words and decorated saying that we were doing a bake sale to raise money for homeless. And we also spent some time with my niece and my nephew talking to them about what we were working towards. So they were really ready to talk to our customers about what we were doing that day. And so that was really the preparation. Now, when the day came, we did make our lemonade and we bought some bottled waters and we had our baked goods. We threw the table in the front yard, put our signs up. I also advertised on an electronic newsletter, which I found to be helpful in giving my neighbors a little advanced warning. So between all of that, we had a nice crowd, and like I said, we raised at least $400. I don't remember the exact dollar figure. The other thing that I did that I think was helpful was taking the money straight to the homeless shelter. My niece, who was 6 at the time, she went with me. She could see that all this that we had been working towards was for raising money for the homeless, and she saw that when we turned the money over. So I thought that that was a really good ending point for the day. So anyway, I thought this project was well worth the time and energy and effort, and very valuable and a teachable experience that my niece, who is now 8, still recalls fondly. So, and like I said, I recall it fondly from my younger days raising money for camp. So I really hope you'll consider doing this, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Thank you.